Welcome to this session. In this session, I'm going to answer one of the Java interview questions. That is overriding applicable for constructors in Java? Let me answer this question with practical demonstration. The answer is no, guys. Overriding concept in Java is applicable only for methods, but for constructors, it is not applicable. Okay. So what exactly is overriding, first of all? Overriding is one of the concepts in Java or object-oriented concepts in Java, which come under the polymorphism category. In polymorphism, we have something like overloading and overriding concept is one of the concept under the polymorphism object-oriented concepts in Java. Okay, fine. Anyhow, so what exactly is this overriding concept then? For example, there are two classes. Let's say one of the class out of these two classes is a parent class. Other class out of these two classes is a child class of this parent class. In such situations, when you have a particular method in the parent class and ditto same method if you create in the child class, okay, exactly copy of that particular parent class method you are creating in the child class, which has the same name, same return type, and same number of parameters, and the same type of parameters using which the different parameters are declared in that particular method. Everything is same. When you compare with the parent class method and child class method, exactly same copy, let's say. In that case, the method that is a duplicate copy of the method in the parent class in terms of the name, return type, and parameters is called overridden method. That particular method is said to override the method in the parent class. Okay, that's what is the overriding concept, guys. Okay, you don't have to know more than that. But can we do the same thing with constructors? Let's say there are two classes. One of the class is a parent class, other class is a child class. Now, if I create a constructor in the parent class and if I created can I create the similar constructor which is there in the parent class and the child class? Is that possible? Is the overriding of that particular constructor from the child class, okay, is possible? The answer is no, guys, because there is one rule in constructors. Whenever you create a constructor in Java, okay, the name of the constructor should match with the name of the class. If there are two classes, they cannot have the same name, guys. Okay, so the constructor in parent class will have parent class own name, whereas the constructor in the child class will have child class name, which will be different anyhow. So there is no possibility of a child class constructor overriding the constructor in the parent class. Let me practically demonstrate this for you so that you will be able to understand the answer for this particular Java question in a better way. For that, I'll switch to Eclipse IDE, guys. Here I'm going to create under the overriding pack. I'm going to create a new package. I'll just name this package as sub package as 3, guys. Okay. Under this, I'm going to create a class, guys, a parent class and child class. I'll create, guys. Okay. Just for sample classes, I'll create and then I'll make them one of them as parent, other one as a child. Here I'm going to create something like animal class. Click on finish. Okay, then I'll create one more class, guys. I'll just name this class as dog class, or here itself I'll create, guys, class dog. Okay, two classes I created, guys. One of the class is animal class name is animal, class name is dog. Now inside this animal class, if I create a method like public, if I don't want to, here I don't have to work with methods, guys. Constructor, if I have to create a constructor public, the constructors will not have any return type. Constructors look similar to methods, but they don't have the return type. Even void, we should not mention. After this public space, and I have to give the name of the class as the constructor name. Okay, constructor name should be same as the name of the class. System.out.println animal constructor. Animal constructor. Now, is it possible for us to create the animal constructor in the dog class? That is not possible, guys. You will get an error. This looks like a constructor, and the constructor. Okay, the constructor should have the same name as a class name. This particular constructor, which is in the dog class, should have the name as a dog class rather than the animal. Hence, it is not possible for us to duplicate the constructor in the parent class into its child class. Anyhow, extends animal. Okay, even though you make this particular dog class a child class of the animal class without, it doesn't matter, guys. You cannot create a duplicate constructor of the parent class in its child class. Now, dog class, after I write the extends keyword, after that animal, if I write animal class will become the parent class and dog class will become the child class. Okay, despite of that, no, this particular constructor cannot be overridden here in the child class because constructors in the this dog class has its own names. Okay, the child class dog will have its own name, whereas the constructors in the parent class will have its own name. Hence, it is not possible to duplicate the constructors from the parent class in the child class. Hence, there is no possibility of overriding. Okay, just write here override keyword to confirm. It's not overriding anyhow. Override keyword you write, you will get an error, guys. Okay, annotation is disallowed for this location. It is saying, okay, you cannot provide this annotation here. Okay, maybe before a constructor it not say override and all, because constructors doesn't support overriding concept. Okay, constructor doesn't support overriding concept, so it's not possible, guys. Overriding is not possible with constructors. So here, is overriding applicable for constructors in Java? With this example, you can clearly see that. Okay, you can clearly see that overriding is not possible with constructors. Only method overriding is possible, but constructor overriding is not possible, because the name of the constructor in a parent class will have its own name, parent class name, whereas the name of the constructor in the child class will have a child class name. Okay, hence there is no possibility of duplicating the name of the constructor in the child class. Hence, overriding of a particular constructor in the Java is not possible. You can actually take a screenshot of this code and practice in your machine, guys, to understand. Okay, hope you have taken the screenshot. So with the theoretical and practical demonstration, I've answered this question for you. So that's all for this session. Thank you. Bye bye.